Database, database. In the ancient city-states, it's a battle. The story turns to a new, amorous chapter. Here we go again. Reverse 99 Assassin's Creed Odyssey collab, Drama in Athens. Part 1, in the ancient city. Actually, this is part 2, technically speaking. But part 1 of this part 2.
Dionysus, the source of all joy. From your sacred wine, we draw our strength. From the earth you rise, scattering forth your sacred vine. You taught us to sing with mirth sublime, and set our spirits to dance in the endless skies.
The ceramic poses for the bard, but the crowd seems to ignore it. Aw, man. You gotta play music with it.
By Zeus, is that who I think it is? If it isn't the rising star of the Acropolis, Cassandra, the Eagle Bearer.
Stop, Euphonia. I'm just a Misthios for hire. I've no interest in politics. Save those grandiose words of yours for the Archons, hmm?
Ah, but I speak only the truth. The tales of your valorous exploits in Megaris precede you. They declare that you're a hero throughout Athens and praise you as a demigod.
Cassandra shakes her head as she approaches to interrupt the bard.
I have a question for you, Euphonia. The crowd will just have to wait for your next performance.
Oh, what? You wound me, Cassandra. We bards display our art to please the gods, not just the vulgar crowd. Just as you mercenaries do.
Anything for a drachma or two, right?
Right. Mercenaries in this time were a superstitious lot. Makes sense, makes sense. Cassandra grabs a shining drop from her pouch and tosses it into the bard's hand.
We all have our gifts to display, don't we? From the lowliest bard to the greatest of warriors. Even those craftsmen are no different. I suppose you've noticed them too.
I wonder if this character in the original game. In the distance, two figures crouch in a corner of the apocalypse, kissing the wall with their files.
It seems you take your maintenance a little too seriously here.
Oh, it's nothing really. Just a few loose bricks. Easily replaced in a matter of hours. Still, these particular artisans have attracted some rumors. One of them claimed to be enlightened by Athena. He kept mumbling nonsense about the statue of Athena, gold leaves, and unjust wars. And his companion seemed to be a real grouch. I've seen a few people try to speak with them, invite them to pick berries outside the city, but they seem to have no interest.
They must be
Anyways,
really
what does it
focused.
matter? The Dionysia is drawing near. Is it any wonder that eccentrics like them might show up?
I see. Thanks, Euphonia.
Information, huh? She tosses a few more drachma into the bard's bowl as he strides away. Information broker? Cassandra steadily approaches the dark corner of the street. There, two figures have gathered together whispering and casting vigilant looks around.
For the love of this land, I will not tolerate you raiding the coffers of our people to fund this war. Judgment has been passed, and I shall be its executioner. This is for Athena and for the bounty on Argon's head.
Excellent, Domitius. You've memorized your lines well. Whether you succeed or not, rumors of your attempt will pass through every corner of the city. All that's left is for the others to receive their messages, then they will know our plans.
An actor?
Haven't I told you it's in the bag, Sonia? So, how are we supposed to read these messages when they come? The sage explains nothing to us.
That's none of your concern, fool.
Seems like you don't know any more about the sage's plans than I do.
The playwright scoffs succinctly.
You're always going on about the sage this and the sage that. I'm tired of it. Do you think you're special just because you were chosen for this task? You're a veritable narcissus.
High praise. The subject of her tirades chinks on her words, causing the playwright to press the attack.
If you really think you deserve that praise, you'd better not forget this. The perfect tool for our trade and your mission.
Chisel?
We will only receive one file each. That was the sage's own words. Keep it safe.
Oh, I will. Huh? This thing is as dull as a weathered stone. How am I supposed to cut the Argon's throat with this?
There it is.
Then sharpen it, fool.
The playwright turns from it with another scoff, leaving the actor still studying the file.
Where are you going, Sonia?
You really are deluded, aren't you? I've more work to do before the plan is ready.
Oh, good luck then.
He waves goodbye to the playwright, then punches the file in his hand and moves to the wall.
I should have enough time to put an edge on this before it gets dark. There's no way I can take down that self-important windbag with brute force alone. Not to mention, there's only a small window for me to strike.
A broken spear is tossed into the brick next to him. Sandra?
You were saying something? You're a suspicious sort of character, aren't you? Now, for the safety of this city, and the self-important windbags that run it, I keep an eye out for your type.
What? No!
Sandra pounces on the still dumbfounded actor. Now's the battle, right? Yep, there it is. Alright. Let's do this thing.
Держись, Алия. Так ярко и тепло.
Wow,
The cuff your back.
Pickle's already acting. Nice. Well, I can't read the description of the enemy. Oh well, I'll do after this.
I'll show you.
Wait for the right moment. My sword is into the darkness.
I found my target.
Let's see how this goes.
Find your mark.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
I bring you victory, as promised.
Thank you, Cassandra. Amazon's Tassets. When casting a buff incantation, purifies one control Assassin target. Lighter leather tassets mean one can move more easily in the fray of battle. The actor curls up his legs in fear, his hands bound up tight behind his back. Cassandra grasps her hand and leans over it.
So, whose throat were you sharpening this for again? There are many figures I could imagine, from the Ecclesia or the Vuli, perhaps. But how many of them would find their way here? I have no particular desire to kill you. So, It's in your interest to speak. And to speak only the truth.
The actor hesitates as he reads the woman's hard face, and finally stammers out a name.
Pericles.
Malaye. It would be that troublemaking Strategos.
There's nothing else I can tell you.
All right. If that's all you can say.
Rip. Cassandra moves closer with a nod. Thwack. A sudden strike to his head renders the man limp.
But I won't let Pericles be taken out by the likes of you. Besides, the last thing I want is more trouble here. I'll hand this matter over to the man himself.
She stuffs the actor into a thick cloth bag. As she ties up the bag with a knot, an eagle's cry pierces through the air. Let Athens be Athens. Every character can get one piece of gear, while Cassandra can get two. Gear provides different boosts in battle. Gear can be divided into different sets. When your team equips a certain number of gear from the same gear set, additional set effects will be activated. When equipped gear from the same set, each support character can get a piece of gear, while equipped Cassandra can get one additional piece. Well, Sabrina here is only one with the buff ability. Let's keep looking at these. Oh man, it's gone. I guess I should have read the enemy description before I thought, huh? So these stories are visible then. You can't go back. Happy birthday, Grimace. Oh, at least the story's still there. But the fight is gone. Dang. Guess I should have exited out and, like, read the enemy description then. Yeah, it's gone. Oh well. Life and tragedies. Oh, this is on the island in what do you call this original story? We first saw it when Vertin was having hallucinations, and then later in hallucinations with 37 towards the end, and then again in Six's side story. A group of men has assembled in the Nyx. The light of democracy shines upon the Athenians as they engage in a fierce discussion.
Inconceivable! Not a single drachma should be cut from the budget of the Theatre of Dionysus. The tragedies we perform there are a matter of pride for the whole polis.
Alright. The festival of Dionysus.
Dionysus! If only you could open your eyes and witness this calamity befalling us. No wine, not even your finest could ease such agony.
In the ancient Greek times, the festival of Dionysus was the venue for tragedies, or tragedios. I think that was what it's called. I can't remember. To be performed, and the best performers would get a goat, I think, or some other kind of like animal as a prize for writing the best tragedy. And then later on, comedies were also incorporated into it. Hence, tragedy and comedy being intrinsically linked, even as far back as then.
I do not dispute your words. Athens prides itself on our tragedies, especially during the Dionysia.
What nonsense, Hermipos. Don't you think we have greater issues at hand? If the fighting in Potidaya does not go in our favor, I fear it will be the Spartans that host our Dionysia.
You counsel wisely. The money that would go to this festival will come at the expense of our ability to fight this war.
So what do you suggest, Andreas? Are we to just throw every drachma and fighting man we have left into this battle? All for a war that seems to have no end? The polis has been eagerly awaiting the Dionysia. This festival is not some mere indulgence or luxury. It brings hope to the people and the favor of the gods.
That's pretty important.
Yes, Athens thrives because we honor our traditions.
Answer me, Andreas. Do we shatter our people's hope? Must we abandon our traditions and the gods for victory?
I never said that. Hades take you! What good are some honeyed words on a stage against a spear? You want more tragedies, eh? Good. They'll be writing them about our hubris.
The words gain venom with each reply, until the men are nearly at each other's throats.
Theodoros, you just spat on my robe. Please, Andreas, let go of his beard.
They're all stressed out. With calm and commanding presence, Pericles positions himself in the brawling Athenians.
Herodotus wrote that whenever you hear an eagle cry...
Clang. A shadowy winged figure sweeps over the crowd and hurls a metal tool along the ground. It rolls a few times before coming to a stop. An ordinary file.
Are we under attack? An assassin?
Did that eagle drop a blade from its mouth?
Guards! Guards! Defend Pericles!
There's no need for all this drama. Your assassin has already been captured. He's in the back.
Literally. Kasana drops the bag in front of the gathered Argons, promptly a grunt of pain from inside.
Ah, who are you?
Who else could it be? Cassandra. I am pleased to see you again. I hope I didn't cause you any trouble, though you seem to have taken care of it.
I'm a Mystios. Trouble follows in my wake.
Oh.
But this man intended to trouble you. And there is something unusual about his weapon.
Pericles sees the file from Cassandra and examines it.
It's always something unusual, isn't it? This looks just like an ordinary file to me. Fit for carving a statue or shaping wood, perhaps. But a poor tool for an assassin.
Poison?
And yet, it was his weapon of choice. There's something strange about all this, wouldn't you agree?
That may be, but if all of my would-be assassins choose as he has, I'm sure to live a long life.
There's more to this than meets the eye, Pericles. This man is not working alone.
She opens the bag, revealing the assassin's face.
Oh, Talas, this is not going according to plan. But please, forgive me, I'm just a poor fool, not a murderer. You see, there's a bounty on your head, Pericles.
A bounty set by the cult of Cosmos, I presume. They've been after my head a long time.
Cosmos? No, I've never heard of them. I was just told that there was a bounty. I'm a poor man. Show mercy on me.
If what it says is true, the reward would be tantalizing indeed.
She produces a document and hands it to Strategos.
You should see for yourself.
A fortune like this would be enough to repair the wall from here to Bireas.
A shame we'd have to trade the walls for your head.
It may be better to keep your voice low. I'm afraid that there are some here that might be tempted to make that trade. Indeed, I am starting to worry just how many would-be assassins could be surrounding me.
It's the cult of Cosmos you should worry about, not these amateurs. Most of all, we must keep a weary eye out for Alexios, my brother. Though I suppose I should be calling him Demos now.
Okay. So I'm not really familiar with the story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So a lot of these like terms and things here, I'm like learning off for the first time. This seems to take place after the beginning of the game, though.
He told me himself that he would take your head, and he'll stop at nothing until he succeeds.
You're not doing much to calm my nerves.
You're not the only one. Your colleagues look as stiff as scared goats.
Behind them, the other Archons stand frozen in place, their faces grim.
Malaka! The Spartans must be behind it. The Dionysia is a perfect opportunity. That must be why they hired that cult to kill our strategos. That settles it. The Dionysia must be suspended, and the city placed on high alert.
That's absolutely unacceptable. Athens must uphold her dignity, even in times of war. The Dionysia is not just about us Athenians indulging in revelry. It's about honoring Dionysus himself.
And what of our Strategos' safety? Athens without Pericles is like the Dionysia without Dionysus.
The bickering begins again, until all turn to Pericles.
You look to me, friends, but this is not our way. I am not your king. To host the Dionysia or not, that is a decision we must decide together as citizens.
He's gonna die. Pericles walks over.
If you agree that the Dionysia should proceed as planned, cast your shard into the urn. If the urn is at least half full, then we hold the Dionysia as scheduled.
Pericles walks towards the urn, placed promptly near them. Man, I'm getting flashbacks to the main story where they had this kind of vote with 6, 2, 10, and 37 and the others.
The glory of Athens demands that we not cower before those that dare to threaten us.
Pericles? You?
Athens, the birthplace of democracy, the Panathenaea, and home of the greatest dramas. Here we worship the gods, and in return we are blessed by them. We appreciate beauty without succumbing to excess. We pursue wisdom without becoming weak. While we may not love war as the Spartans do, we fight with courage more than their equal. And we must let neither war nor fear of death break our spirit or our love for freedom. Sacrifices must be made, and we understand that fully.
On behalf of all Athenians, I thank you, Pericles.
Well spoken, Pericles.
Oh, well, it was nothing. To wield rhetoric skillfully in this city is not just an art, but a matter of survival. I fear I may have spoken too well. The Dionysia is likely to go on as planned, So, if you don't mind, I would ask you to discover who this assassin...
Spare me from another speech. I'm already happy to help.
Don't be so quick to decide. I fear this will be no easy task.
A difficult task means a handsome payment.
Oops, I was muted. Hopefully I wasn't muted for too long. Cassandra grabs a pottery shard and tosses it towards the urn.
Stop! You have no right to vote here.
The shark
Indulge
sound.
me. Call it a part of my payment. I've always wanted to know what it feels like.
With a sharp, clear sound, the shard lands squarely in the urn. The mercenary pats the dust from her hands, tucks the file away, and strides off without response. Her shard is soon made insignificant by the piling weight of those that follow. One shard after another is tossed in the urn, like raindrops falling on a tile roof. Gotta hold on to your culture and your pride. The sweetest fruit. This tree will bear fruit, surprising though it may seem. Sir Apple? The Nyx. Situated on a hill, this is where the Athenians gathered for assemblies. Decrees were ratified, budgets voted on, and administration members appointed. It is where citizens could have a voice. The Athenian assembly was known as the Ecclesia. It met at the Nyx 40 times a year to discuss various civic matters, and each session used to last a few hours. The word Nyx leads to mean something close to packed together. This is probably a reference to the fact that during meetings of the Ecclesia, the location would be filled to capacity, with citizens packed in practically shoulder to shoulder. All male citizens were allowed to participate in the democratic process. Those over 20 years old had the right to speak in votes, while those over 30 could be elected to the higher position of magistrate. In total, there were approximately 30,000 citizens in Athens in the classical period. To draft and adopt decrees, 6,000 of them had to attend the meeting.
Packed together? That's horrible. It's like a crowded beach social all over again. I was lying on the sand, covered under my white sheet, but no one noticed me. They just stepped on my body as if no one was there. Meetings? So boring and a waste of the scientific stage. Look how perfect it fits with our rock type show. If I got to have one here, I assure you all the pains and trouble will be going away.
Actually, Captain, I think they still need some time to fully understand the art of rock music. Oh, these are like from Into the Shadows. I see. But yeah, because I can't revisit to check the enemy description. Oh well. Maybe some wiki writer would go in someday and like write that down. Or no, I have to make a new account for it. Never mind. It's not worth it. Very tempting though. Very tempting. The sweetest fruit. The hidden spectator's mind drifts away, still lost in the brilliance of the orchestra. His breath hot and steady, leaves a gentle warmth. Undoubtedly, this lucky spectator has enjoyed a deep and restful sleep. Sir Apple, you good?
The theater of Dionysus is truly mesmerizing. And the wine here is beyond compare. Athens, so much greater than the history books could have ever taught us.
Oh man, wish Pickles was here.
This apple believes I found my true home. But who brought me this blanket? So comfortable.
Indeed. The drunken observer turns over, pulling the blanket closer around him. A faint melody reaches Mr. Apple's ears. Somewhere in this tree, a few festival goers dance joyfully, while wicker baskets full of flowers and fruits are along the river.
The vine weaves across the boundless earth, scattering far the bountiful gifts of Dionysus. Under your watchful gaze, the world reigns with hope.
Basking in the warm sunlight, accompanied by a humid breeze and joyful melodies. What a cozy environment for Mr. Apple. After days and nights soaked in wine, Mr. Apple has lost the golden skin he once acquired in Florence.
Wait,
Good.
wasn't I in the theater of Dionysus?
Out of panic, he wraps himself in his blanket. A leaf, to be precise. The broken sound of the leaves draws the attention of the followers below.
Look! An apple! I've never seen an apple so big before.
One of the revelers tiptoes over and picks the apple from its treetop perch. Alright, this is Alan's beach.
Oh, incredible. It is a rich aroma of fine wine coming from its rind.
I can't believe my ears. Is this apple snoring?
Here we go again.
Everyone, Dionysus' blessing is surely upon us. He must rejoice to see that we will hold the Dionysia as planned.
But a magical apple such as this must be used to honor our patron. I suggest we make it into a fine wine.
Well, they mean well. Run, boy, run!
It's too late for that, my friends. By the time this apple will have fermented, the Dionysia will be long over. And even so, we'd need many large, sweet apples like this one for such an offering.
A hand grasps her apple and tosses him into the basket full of fruits.
Captain Burton, save me.
Ah, here we go again. Apple, you gotta stop getting yourself in these situations.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad, Vertin. I've turned the whole city upside down and backwards. Not a single soul has seen a flying apple. Oh, how was your luck?
I'm afraid all I found were these.
Uh-oh. She shows Regulus the apples she received. A mix of round and misshapen ones, some green, some yellow.
The Athenians were very generous. When they learned I was searching for an apple, they insisted on giving me every apple they could find.
Aww.
Some of them looked freshly plucked.
That's real sweet.
They even offered me some of their wine. They said it might help me see my flying apple.
Oh, sod it all. None of these lousy things look like Mr. Apple.
Let me squint. Wow, just biting into other apple. I didn't think you would, considering your friend is an apple, but sure. Regulus paced back and forth along the stone tiles, angrily biting one of the apples. It's ancient apple.
Oh, this tastes awful, Vertin. Don't tell me the Athenians actually enjoy eating sour fruit like this.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Regulus, we've arrived in classical Greece during the Peloponnesian War. This was before apples underwent the crossbreeding necessary to gain their modern sweet taste.
Yep.
In fact, most people of this time would prefer grapes and figs. Apples were considered to be used as offerings to the gods.
For wine, mostly.
You mean We'll never ever find Mr. Apple?
No,
Not
Regulus.
necessarily.
What I meant is, perhaps Mr. Apple has accidentally become part of some offering. We should be on the lookout, but we need to be careful.
Good call.
We can't
Good call.
just pluck him from an offering without causing offense.
If only we could broadcast a missing apple alert. Or at least hand out some posters.
A missing person
I
poster.
don't think we have enough money left. With what we have, we could scarcely afford to buy a few sheets of papyrus. If we wanted to make posters for Mr. Apple, we may need to ask Miss Sotheby for help, though she's not part of this operation.
Accustomed to the convenience of modern society, the duo struggles to come up with a solid plan in this strange and unfamiliar era. For perhaps the first time, Regulus truly grasped the devastation brought by the storm. Regulus scratches his head with a rather serious look on her face.
Vertin, we've got to solve the storm once and for all.
Huh?
It's only now occurring to Regulus what's lost in the storm, huh? This isn't even a storm thing. This is just, them visiting a different dimension. But sure. You're confused, but you got the spirit.
Oh, it's nothing. All I meant is that we should thank Lorenz for their great invention, the stage in the rain.
Joking around at a time like this only adds to her anxiety. Regulus knocks her head as if trying to fix a broken mood switch.
Just pondering here. But what would we need to whip up a loudspeaker in ancient Greece? Eh, Vertin? And what are the odds of us getting acquainted with some local scoundrels? Or rock gods, forgive me. Even a cop? Do you think Mr. Apple could regenerate if we only find his core?
Explode in Regulus' mind like supernovas, only to collapse into one black hole after another.
There's no use for it. I'll have to put together a remembrance set for my next broadcast.
Regulus nods helplessly, her inspiration running dry as firm, warm hand
You've
rests on
got the
her
right
shoulder.
idea, Regulus. When in Athens, do as the Athenians do.
So then we're going to get help from some local scoundrels?
I'm not sure about scoundrels, but there are sure to be mercenaries around, or informants.
Ah!
Eyes light up with a reply, as memories of cheering crowds and singing birds return to her.
Too right. Just as London had me to keep the pulse on the city, there's sure to be some kind-hearted legend who knows every nook and cranny of Athens. Ha! You just leave it to me, Bertin. Just think, a like-minded rocker of the ancient world. We'll get on like jam on toast. And once we're thick as thieves, we'll get that information for a song.
The legend of London has found her group once again, dashing off into the busy streets of the city. Pretty good, pretty good. No pillars in the caucus here, but the basket just slightly bound. Prometheus bound. Symposium. In 431 BC, Cassandra and Herodotus arrived in Athens. Herodotus told Cassandra to attend Pericles' symposium and tell him about the cult of Cosmos. Oh, this profile must belong to the other new friend of ours. It says she made herself a nationwide legend as she traveled on ancient Greece. Symposium. Cassandra and Herodotus arrived in Athens, where she met Pericles and Cleon for the first time. The politician and the general were exchanging debates at the Knicks, fighting for the citizens' support. Herodotus told Cassandra to attend Pericles' symposium and tell about the cult of Cosmos. She showed up there and met Socrates, Aristophanes, Alcibiades, and Aspasia, Pericles' lover. Eventually, Cassandra manages to speak to Pericles, starting the search for her parents. Sword Quest. No war can say no to a finely forged sword, and there's one that cuts through iron like butter. A sword for you. The bard has big non-interest. You know the sword's origin? The gods used to uphold justice. It was once hidden in Athenian ruins, but has since gone missing. If you want to find the sword, search the Banana Capital City outskirts. I'll take a look. Your exploration level is lower than the enemies. All enemies feature file dash bonus and file dash reduction. Sharp indeed. Sandra obviously finds the dagger in Decaf's warehouse. Just then the bandits arrive, ready to gear up for their raid. Well then, looks like it's time for a trial run. Cassandra wipes the blade clean. Tramps. Unkempt tramps who are still afraid to admit to his mistakes. He still has an obsession with his past and has never considered putting his hidden fire axe away. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll run into the same kind of enemy as one we missed earlier. So I can read up on this. Let's do this thing. Not too worried about the low respiration level, considering we are way overpowered.
Your only choice is to kneel.
This is my only choice.
Don't take your own step.
I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Or maybe take a deep breath.
Wait for the right moment.
I found my target. I'll show you.
My sword is the only guide I need.
Really?
Find your mark.
That's amazing.
Eyes on the target.
Her kicking attack after shouting, "This is Sparta."
Take care of everyone?
That's perfect. You can ring my bell.